Hey guys, this is Miss LaTerza. We're over here at the Mount Juliet Library, and today we're going to be talking about the shortest day of the year, which is going to be the winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, and we're going to see why is it some days are longer and some days are shorter. Now, to understand that, we need to have a couple of key points done. First, the sun never rises and sets in exactly the same location 2 consecutive days. Every day the sun is going to rise a little bit further to the east or a little bit further to the south of east, okay? North of east, east, south of east. Then the other thing is you have to understand that the sun is never directly overhead at a 90-degree angle here in the great state of Tennessee. Instead of it being like 90 degrees, it'll reach a point of 78 degrees. That's as high as the sun is ever going to get. The only areas where the sun is ever going to be directly overhead are going to be the areas between the Tropic of Capricorn, the equator, and up to the Tropic of Cancer. Why are the days longer or shorter? Let's take a look at the first day of spring. The spring equinox, equal night, equal day, 12 hours. Sun is going to rise exactly due east. It's going to reach its highest point at solar noon at about 52 degrees. Then it's going to set exactly due west. This black line is going to represent the apparent path of the sun. After that, the sun is going to continue to rise further and further north of east till finally on June 21st, the summer solstice is going to reach its furthest point north of east. It's going to travel across the sky and it's going to reach a point at about 78 degrees at solar noon, and then it's going to set furthest north of west over here. That particular day is going to be about 14 hours, 38 minutes. Notice this red line is much longer than the black line. That's because the sun is traveling or appearing to travel across the sky at a much greater distance. Now it's going to start to go in the other direction. This is going to be the first day of fall, and then it's going to continue to move further and further south of east till finally on the winter solstice, December 21st, it's going to travel further south of east. The sun is only going to come up about 30 degrees at solar noon, and then it's going to set further south of west. Notice this blue line is the shortest of the times that the sun is going to be traveling, and the red line is going to be the longest. Longest day of the year, shortest day of the year, the equinox. That's what we're talking about, guys. We're going to see this in more detail at a later lesson.